Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome and happy Nurses Month. We are so thrilled to be here with you. This is our fifth year, I believe, that we have done the Nurses Week Spring Intensive. And we just love this time of year. It's so great to connect with all of you and to have some time to hear some stories and learn from nurses that have spent quite a bit of time preparing to share their wisdom with you today. So I would love to, again, welcome you to our Conscious Nurses Spring Intensive, an event that really shines a spotlight on the innovative strides that we are making in the field of nursing. This year's theme, Health as Expanding Consciousness, invites us to explore new horizons in healthcare and personal growth that's guided by the pioneering spirits of mother of modern nursing, Florence Nightingale, as well as the legendary theorist, Margaret Newman. And speaking of Margaret Newman, we're gathering here today to really celebrate this enduring spirit and invaluable contributions of nurses from around the globe under the inspirational legacy of Florence Nightingale. Now, Florence once said, "Let us never consider ourselves finished nurses. We must be learning all of our lives." This profound statement echoes through our theme today, Health as Expanding Consciousness. And this past year, the Cannabis Nurses Network, we've been exploring Margaret Newman's theory, and it's been nothing short of transformational. At our 8th annual conference, Embracing Conscious Healing, that took place last September, we were fortunate enough to engage with brilliant, groundbreaking thinkers like Dr. Jamie Rickard and Dr. Uwe Bleshing, Dr. Janester Wilson King, and of course, the epic researcher and author, Dr. Ethan Russo. And their insights propelled us through a journey of the mind, body, and spirit. And for those of you who could join us, you experienced this transformative journey firsthand. For others, please remember that this powerful program is still available for you on demand at cnnmembers.com. But as we stepped out of the year 2023 and into the year 2024, we reflected on our journey and thought about our path forward. Now, one thing that happened was that Jean Watson, her work really began to stand out and become a guiding light to guide us through this next year. We knew that Jean Watson was the theorist that we wanted to explore this year. And you all know about the Caritas processes and her theory on human caring. But one of the things that came up, almost like magic, was that she has recently published a new book. Now, I'm not sure if you all knew this. I didn't know, but I do know now, and I did get the book. And one thing that happened when I received this book and started going through the pages was I began to become transformed. And I knew that her recent book, Metaphysics of Watson, Unitary Caring Science, A Cosmology of Love, was expanding our understanding of what it means to be engaged as a holistic nurse. In this book, it not only expanded my consciousness, but reminds us all of the profound impact that caring science can have on our own practice and the practice of our patients. So this call to expand consciousness and embrace a new dimension of nursing is not just a theme, it's a movement. And today, as CNN members, we are on the forefront of this movement. We're not just participating, we are leading. Over the next 12 months, as we delve into Watson's metaphysics, we will be exploring and embodying this cosmology of love, seeking to understand how we can further integrate this into our daily practice and interaction, and honoring and perhaps even naming this awakening to help affirm the experiences of nurses across time and space. We have been called. It is our time to serve, to innovate, and to help expand consciousness across the globe. Another thing that we will be doing this year later in the summer, we'll be releasing a new program that we've been working on. It's a nurse coaching program that will actually allow those who graduate to be able to sit for their board certification exam. And this new program is called Nurse Coach Pathways. And we're really looking forward to sharing this information with you and watching how this can expand and grow each one of you and your journeys forward as nurses. So the question is, will you join us? Join us in asking those important questions. Join us in exploring thought-provoking answers. Join us in seeking solutions. 2024 is all about experiencing innovation, creating something new. New approaches, new ideas, new experiences. You belong here. Don't ever forget that. Allow us to experience you in your full spectrum and splendor. This year, CNN members are shaking things up. We'll be in Kansas City next week for the Cannabis Science Conference. We'll be in Rochester, Minnesota for the American Holistic Nurses Association Conference in June. And we'll be culminating our experiences together in a unique gathering in San Diego, California on September 18th through the 21st for our first ever no host, no ticket, non-event known as The Gathering. A truly organic experience where we'll connect purely for fun and free expression. This is your invitation to join us, to ask important questions, explore thought-provoking answers, and seek solutions together. So will you join us? Now let's talk about the elephant in the room, shall we? Schedule 3. On April 30th, the Department of Justice and the DEA announced that they will be accepting the recommendations of HHS to reschedule cannabis from Schedule 1 to Schedule 3. CNN's own beloved attorney, Ken Sobel, met with us the very next day on May 1st to discuss the details, timeline, and potential outcomes of this historic move in the United States. If you missed it, the replay is available at cnnmembers.com and our Members Education Sessions library. Additionally, we are watching this psychedelic renaissance continue to unfold. Last year, CNN member Heather Shelton and her partners opened the first psilocybin clinic in the nation, Epic Eugene. She has been a wonderful steward of this work and has shared her love and experiences with us. In Colorado, CNN's education director, Marcy Cooper, was selected to sit on the Natural Medicine Community Council in Denver, where she is helping to acknowledge and support all community members impacted by natural medicine laws that are taking shape in her state. With all these laws and schedule changes on the horizon, it is more important now than ever before to get involved. Let your voice be heard. Sit on boards. Testify in hearings, participate in public comment, bring solutions to the table, get a seat at the table, even if you have to bring your own chair, and be part of the evolution of nursing and a leader in the future of healthcare. And that's exactly what the speakers today are doing here. They are being brave, vulnerable, and authentic. The nurse speakers that you'll hear from today have been on a journey of self-discovery and personal development. Over the last 3 months, they have participated in the CNN Speakers Bureau Academy, where they have been empowered to find their voice, tell their stories, and bravely share their truth with you today. We thank you for being our first loving audience, for being patient with us if the technology becomes challenging, for seeing through any perceived imperfections. We're looking for progress here, not perfection. and for recognizing the strength and brilliance of our beloved colleagues as they deliver their powerful presentations directly from their hearts to yours. We'll be hearing from 14 amazing speakers who will be sharing their wisdom, and we'll be experiencing 4 separate sessions today. For the first hour, we'll be hearing from the session Holistic Approaches for Balanced Living. We'll be hearing from Linda Casale, who will be speaking on integrative holistic healing for veterans. Sue Rosen, for the first time, telling her personal story of addiction recovery, a gentle approach. Jamie Rollins, the magic of mushrooms beyond psilocybin. And in the second session, we'll be creating meaning and well-being, starting with Meg Little, who will be cultivating post-traumatic growth through the lens of Margaret Newman's theory of health as expanding consciousness. Nick Pichette, a Marine for a minute, how the Colonel taught me how to dance. And Marcy Cooper, laughing through the last chapter, the gift of conscious dying. In our last hour together, the next 2 sessions that we'll be experiencing are Stigmatized to Normalized, where Marilyn Pierce will talk about the enigma of stigma, shattering barriers and fostering nurse communication on cannabis in clinical practice and beyond. Catherine Golden, expanding healthcare equality with medical cannabis. Ariane Williams, turning over a new leaf. Holistic approaches to cannabis cessation and patient empowerment. Our next session will be Cannabis Across the Lifespan, with our very own Gloria Smith talking about cannabis in geriatric care, benefits, risks, and considerations. Tamara Pryor taking on the brave topic of teaching teens about the endocannabinoid system. Megan Bang, from pediatrics to pros, unraveling the impact of cannabis on concussion recovery. And Jody Chapin, Cannabis Compassion, nurturing women's health across life stages. You are in for a real treat today. This is such an amazing lineup of speakers and topics and sessions that we have for you today. And we once again, warmly invite you to join our vibrant community at cnnmembers.com. This is a place where we are making the world a better place, and we're having fun while we do it. If you're not a member, please come and join us. If you are a member and you're not really participating in the way that you would like to, we invite you to get more involved. This community is yours to enjoy, to nurture, and to utilize. Let's make things happen together. If there's something that you want to see happening in the network that's not occurring, reach out. Let's do this. Let's make it happen. Meet somebody new. Share your journey. Spread your love. Enjoy the show. And remember that you belong here among change makers and innovators in nursing. Let us step forward together into this transformative journey, expanding consciousness in nursing and beyond. Thank you for joining us today. Let's make this Nurses Week and Nurses Month a memorable and impactful experience. Thank you all so much.